maybe like you mentioned a few days ago that there's going to be a special congress in July for the members to decide. So actually, how was what's the sentiment among grassroots? Is there a lot of discontent? That's why you guys decided to come up with July as the date to decide whether to remain in government?
It's not discontent by the members that resulted in this July Congress. Okay, we need to have, usually like any other political party, we usually have our convention. But DAP does not have an annual convention or an annual congress. Our congress are conducted usually once in 3 years for party election to elect a new Central Executive Committee. In between the 3 years, usually we have a national convention once in 18 months. So that is in between the congress. But this year we have decided to bring it forward to July. Instead of September this year, we bring it forward to July. Partly is to review our work, and I have made the commitment after the Sabah state election that we will try to push for faster pace of reform within the government. And that's very much about our role in the government. Okay? So why we bring it to July is that the 6 months time frame will be ending in the first half of this year by 30th of June, because we talk about that in December. So it says 6 months. We think it started from January, from a fresh start of this year. So we are talking about a mid-year review. Okay? So after 6 months, definitely we need to have a review and need to evaluate whether or not we have been effective and successful in pushing for the reforms that we hope for. So the July Congress or July Convention will be a platform for our members to reflect and to review and to debate about the way forward for the DAP. So it's not about that because members are discontent, that's why we call for this a special Congress. That is not the case. Okay. I have, if you have followed what we have announced since the Sabah state election, this is in line with that approach and with that commitment that yes, we accepted the verdict of the people, the verdict of the Sabah election. We think that it's a wake-up call for us. We need to reflect. We need to push faster. We need to implement more. But whether or not this will be effective, it has to be evaluated by our grassroots. And that's why July is the best time for them to evaluate.